Prosperity, no poverty. Plenty property, yes. Working on the land. Labor, not laziness. Lender and wait. Lender and wait. About it, no two ways. And if hunger become a toll, who cares? Cause buffer day, plenty day. Cause buffer day, even in rainy day. Cause buffer day, plenty day. Cause buffer day, even in rainy days. Good ideas and better jobs and best quality of life. Money no be balaba, it no be wahala.
Yeah, what's up here? Twitter, yes, now Saraha, Facebook, Instagram, Google, don't Google, YouTube, Emo.
Make you take your basket, make your machete, make you take your buku saki, or make some profit. And your mellow solutions, who knows the solutions, man? What do you? Boma Cabo, Boma Carente, Boma Valanchante, Bunyolia, Boma Valanchante, Bunyolia, Boma Valanchante, Bunyolia. Now we'll let a man show no. Buffer day, plenty day, I go day. Buffer day, even in rainy day. Good ideas and better jobs and best quality of life. Money no be balaba, it no be wahala.
You're already here.
Perfect timing. Yes.
Interesting.
Good to see you. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Please, this way.
Thank you.
Buffer day, plenty day. Buffer day, even in rainy days. Good ideas and better jobs and best quality of life. Money no be balaba, it no be wahala.
Right. Thank you all for coming. This is Donald and Belinda. They are the business experts who are going to be helping you figure out the core of your business today.
Once again, thank you for coming to Helpstation. Okay, so we have been informed of the progress you've made so far with ideas. So shall we set to business?
Not quite. Not quite. We only told them what we wanted to do. And he asked us a ton of questions, which kept us thinking. And I think we have more to figure out.
Great, let's figure out then.
Okay, I don't know what happened. It just stopped.
I told you to check all that yesterday before embarking on the road trip to the village. But you said not to worry.
Well, listen, I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I know.
Next time, listen to a woman's
Oh, wait.
intuition.
I see someone coming. He has a toolbox.
I hope he's God sent.
Oh, let's hope so. Okay, babe, I'll talk to you later. Love you.
I love
Bye.
you too, baby.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Are you the mechanic?
I be fitter. That's my number. I get tools. What is the problem?
I heard some funny noise and then I stopped, but I wouldn't start.
Oh, your problem is not my problem.
What?
Your problem is not my problem. What they bother you, it be cuckoo cry for me. I go fix them for you, sir.
You mean, what is a problem for me is not a problem for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
When him, relax, mommy. Why? Me fix the ocean. I am brand new.
And once you have it all fixed up, me do show.
Oh, show the baby pa.
So, if I get you correctly, you want to run a facility that takes care of babies under 9 months, so that their working mothers can leave them with you on their way to work and pick them up after work.
Correct.
Good. I see you've got all the basics covered, but now we need to understand a few things. First, the purpose of a business plan.
Well, that's simple. We know that already. Let's get down to the actual thing.
Oh, then why don't you tell me what the purpose of a business plan is?
It's a plan, like you plan for a building before you start building it.
So what do you consider when you start to plan for a building?
I think you need to consider what the building is for. If it's for a school, a church, a hospital, a home, something of that sort, right?
Absolutely. I think we are off to a great start already. You guys know your ABCs. I must commend you. Indeed, the first thing to know is what the building is for. In your case, you need a clear definition or understanding of what the business is about, what problem it seeks to solve. Then we can design a solution that fits the problem.
So, do you think you can state the problem that you're trying to solve?
Of course we can. You see, some mothers do not have the time to take care of their babies because of work. So we take care of the babies and solve the problem.
All mothers? What type of mothers?
Lactating mothers.
Good. Keep that in mind. We'll come back to it. Now, let's try to aim for 1 or 2 sentences.
Wow. How do I do that, darling? Anyway, I think lactating mothers who cannot afford to stay home to take care of their babies need extra help to take care of these babies so that they can focus and concentrate at work.
She did it in 1 sentence. Now that's my wife.
That's my darling husband.
Great. How does this sound? Working lactating mothers need extra hands to care for their newborns.
She puts it that simple. Let me put that down.
Excellent. Do that.
Now, we need to try to understand why this is a problem. So, why do you think this is a problem in the first place?
But that's obvious. Look, she can't be at home and at work at the same time. And she can't focus at work because she's not certain her baby is in safe hands. Neither can she decide to stay at home because she needs that money to take care of that baby that she loves so much.
Excellent. So how do you propose to solve that problem, assuming there are enough people ready to pay for that service?
Solutions.
You're pretty good at this. But how did you come to find yourself in the middle of nowhere?
This not be nowhere. If you go left, you dey go Antiama in Choba. If you go right, you go meet Kofi Mobile Money in Junction.
So, Megari, I didn't mean it so literally, but never mind. I'm just impressed that you got here so quickly. Do you live nearby?
So me, I dey here every day. Every day, people's cars spoil for here, and I fix them for them sharp.
Do you have a garage?
Fitter shop? No, I finish apprentice, no job. So I dey do this one small, so say I go open my own garage.
Wow, well, that is good, but this place, tell me, what is so special about this place?
Your car spoil for here, or?
Yes.
Yesterday, another spot for here. Tomorrow, too, another go spot for here.
I see what you mean. Well, it's actually good that you do have skill.
Oh, skill need a natural talent. We must have come here, dear saying.
You know what? I think this is a great business model for you to make some money. Look at all this stretch of road. You said cars normally break down here, right?
Yeah.
You know what that means? It means you already have an eye for opportunity. The grass is green at your feet after all. I can help you handle that opportunity. Yes, you know, access funds, build solid clientele, branding, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, let me buy. Magancho, who problem? Any problem?
You know what? You do have a very catchy slag line too. Here, listen, let's move. Have my card. Call me sometime. I'll help you set up and grow your business. That is what I do.
We a fleet service. Me that chow. Woman, it's gonna be a big fitter shop. That's it. Not from. Your problem is not my problem.
Just hold it. What do you mean by assuming there are enough people who can afford it?
Well, for now, it's just an idea on paper. And essentially, a business is only as viable as there are enough customers to pay for the product or service.
But don't worry about that for now. We'll get to that point, one step at a time. We're talking about solutions. What would be your solution to the problem described?
This business will work. It will succeed.
Of course. That's why we are here, to figure it out. And this will help us know how. So, in your experience, how do you think people with this problem at the moment try to solve it? What solutions are out there?
Grandmothers, nannies, house helps, or other relatives.
Right. But are you also aware that now some companies offer daycare facilities for their employees and run a similar concept?
So what are you saying? We should forget about it?
No, not at all. Look, we just need you to understand these other solutions so that you can be able to differentiate your offering from theirs.
I think what they're trying to say is knowing how others are trying to solve the same problem helps you know what works, what doesn't, and why. It'll save a lot of avoidable mistakes and heartaches.
Margaret.
Yes, darling.
Do you think we should still do this?
I don't think you should be doubting your dreams quite yet. We are only trying to ascertain the market, the size, the competition, and figure out a niche or differentiation so that you can still be a significant player in that space.
Let's continue, please.
Good. So, like...
You know what? Let's take a few minutes recess. Okay.
So we're trying to understand why our current solution is working or otherwise. We identified nannies, grandparents, and house helps as the current caregivers of these babies when their mothers are off to work. Now, what do we know works and what doesn't?
We know the grandparent thing works here in Ghana. It's our tradition. But assuming your mother or auntie lives far, it means you'll have to bring them into your home. And it creates little domestic problems. And if not checked, it could lead to major ones.
Good. What else?
Well, we also know that most house helps aren't educated, or rather not very smart. They tend not to be the best of caregivers all the time. And some of them are negligent and downright abusive.
Great. So these problems are your opportunities. Now, they are real problems, but not your problems, because you have the solutions to them.
What about companies that offer daycare services to their staff?
Come on, Donald. You know there are few companies that offering that. I actually know only one.
How do you suppose you can deal with that if it became a threat to your company?
It's a new development.
Look, we could offer our services directly to these companies, and then they in turn offer it to their staff as an employee benefit. Thereby relieving them of the stress of, the logistics and managing it.
Bingo! That's my lovely partner.
Beautiful.
That's
just beautiful. Okay, so now we know what solutions are out there and what doesn't quite work. What can you do differently?
good of you to come. It's been long.
I know. But when your big brother tells you need to come home immediately, there's no point to argue with him.
You must have wanted to come here yourself. Anyway, nobody tells Kofi what to do. How is the wife?
Lovelier by the day. I'm very lucky to have her,
I'm glad to hear that. I hope there is a niece or a nephew on the way.
All in good time, all in good time. Now tell me, how about you?
Sewa is expecting. I hope this time it is twins.
Congratulations! Someone has been busy.
Yes.
Now tell me, how bad is it? Bad? Oh, come on, it can't be that bad.
Unfortunately.
Yes, I think we have a solution that is different from them.
Everybody plan to run business. Research it there for ICT. Oh yes, it go make your yield plenty, not less. Prosperity, no poverty, plenty property, yes. Working on the land, labor, not laziness. Lender aren't wait, about it no two ways. And if hunger become a toll, who cares? Cause buffer day, 90 day. Cause buffer day, even if rainy day. Cause buffer day, 90 day. Cause buffer day, even if rainy days. Good ideas and better jobs and best quality of life. Money no be palava, it no be wahala.
Okay. So would you kindly explain them to us?
All right. For starters, we will carefully employ the caregivers, carefully screen them, carefully train them to our standards, and
Solutions,
How can you stand by and watch him run the farm down like this?
Kofi, you went to university to learn about farming. Why didn't you stay to take care of the farm?
Look, how can a man who has handled the farm for 30 years not know how to handle this farm? This cocoa farm has opened doors for us to see the rest of the world.
And it did take you to university twice.
Yes, till I learned enough not to stick around. So tell me, how is he doing really?
Well, same as always. But I believe this farm will do so well in your hands.
I doubt it.
Mommy says you are doing miracles with other people's businesses in Accra. You can do same to this farm too.
Farming is a business and it has to be run in a certain way. You need to have a plan, a system, a culture. You need to grow your knowledge about farming every day. Now and then, new things are happening. People are discovering new things. That is why you have to be open-minded.
That is why I have invited you to come. You can tell him all this. If I had gone to university too, perhaps he would have listened to me more.
I doubt it is so. It is the university that brought the rift between the two of us.
Well, it's been a while. You'll be surprised to see you.
Surprised to... Yeah, does he know I am coming?
I couldn't tell him.
What?
Mr. and Mrs. Simpson, I am very glad that you came in today.
Likewise. It's been a great education for us. It never occurred to us how much work is required in coming up with a business plan. We are really grateful and thank you very much.
Well, just like you said, it's like building a house. You need to consider all the factors. So for today, we have established a clear problem and gotten a simple but practical solution to it.
Indeed, a simple solution to a clear problem is better than a complete solution to an unclear problem. Now, the next thing to do is identify who will pay you for your service, i.e. customer profiling. So who would be your typical customer?
Working mothers.
Working breastfeeding mothers who can pay.
Exactly. I see someone is catching on fast. But you should know that not all working mothers can afford the extra cash. So what income bracket are you looking at? That will help you know which workers to tailor your solution to.
You can work on that.
You should.
Over the weekend or something.
Hey, watch it too. Look what the city wind has blown into our village today. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey.
You are welcome, my son. Midobama Wakwaba. You want something?
Our water is sweet.
It's always.
Well, they say we know, but we must ask. Hey there, Ahanewo. Munam.
I come in peace, Papa. Except that on my way here, I had a little issue with my car, but I met a very expert mechanic who took care of me.
And the purpose of your visit?
Just a visit. Oh, I must say on my way here, I stopped by the farm though.
You did what? What did you do?
I stopped by the farm on my way here.
Why?
Papa, I am not a stranger. I can stop by the farm anytime I mean.
Kofi, you've had a long journey. You must be tired and hungry. What about if we fix you something to eat, right?
Poto.
Oh, perfect. So I will see about arranging a room for you, preparing a room for you, okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Right.
Listen, young man. You don't go to the farm without me saying so. You made it quite clear the last time what that farm means to you.
Papa, that farm put me through school. It put me through university twice.
It did? I hope you never forget that.
How is Amma? Any news?
Well, she's well. She's running the business expertly.
And everything else?
Everything else?
Never mind. You are tired, You should get some rest. I'll send for you when the food is ready, okay? So go in now. Okay. Sechi, what is the matter with you? What is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Must you and your son fight at every chance you get? He is your son. And that farm cannot be dearer to you than he is.
You talk as if you don't remember exactly what happened that last time.
The past must not take our present and our future hostage. We are better than that. We are family.